Okay.
Correction, it's very
If we're
nice.
done sorting blueberries,
We are.
okay. It was a group effort. We did it. Good job, everyone. By the
We did
way,
it, guys.
give yourself a pat on the back for that one.
Except for Ty.
Yeah, except for Ty.
What did I do?
You know what you did.
Um,
you brought science and education into the conversation. I didn't want
Sorry.
that.
last time, you guys basically introduced your characters. One of you guys gave a tarot reading to a pair, and one was just kind of mining. We had that was Eva gave a tarot reading to both Minerva and Maxine. Minnie and Max, as they like to call them. They don't. No one calls them
really
that.
go by Max.
No,
Minnie
nobody
and
calls
Max,
them that.
Tom
No,
and Jerry.
yeah, no, that was kind of vibe I was going for.
I
But
mean, Minerva goes by Minnie, but don't call me Max.
we call her
Go by
Maxie.
scene.
No.
Yeah, we got.
I feel
Well-
seen.
Nat Levin was just trying to live his best life. And Nobu was trying to make sure everyone else lives their worst. So,
Cancel each other out.
Is that how it works?
I'm pretty sure.
maybe, unfortunately, the mentor figure that Nat just found
You
that first
fucking
session, he died. He fucking died. Fucking dead ass.
And it's what he fucking deserves.
Yeah, get his ass.
No comment.
And your so far your party is trying to limit it to one casualty. However, might I remind you that this like boiling viscous mystery fluid that nobody really wants to touch, this little guy right here that crashed into the refinery.
yeah.
His from the waist down, he was dunked into that shit. So we'll see how that plays out.
Hopefully he doesn't get terminated.
Well, I've already
Well-
pulled him out,
Well, yeah, he's been pulled out.
and now
What
we're
happens
just
after?
chilling in
What
this
happens
entangle
after
now.
that? what
I
happens
need to
after
hose
that?
him
Wolf?
off.
I've healed him. I've pulled him out. I don't know how much more I can do to stop that in the
Yes.
moment,
Slit his throat.
especially because I am
Oh my
restrained.
god.
just
Why?
But yeah.
take the cat out of a bath and just like a little mop.
That is where we left off. And let me
I
see if I
can't-
can find the
I
combat
rescued
music.
him from the soup.
Fill me with soup.
All right, and we were picking up at the top of the turn order once we got back. It is Minerva's turn. You recently got restrained by this druid.
Give me a sec here.
Sure.
I'm gonna look at. It was Entangle, right?
Yes.
Am I supposed? Wait, how much are you guys seeing right now? Because like my
I
entire
can't see over
everything's
part of
black.
it.
There's
The
a
reason
wall
There's a
here
big
of
rock there.
collapsed
Yeah, the reason
rubble.
why it's so bright to see, Ty, is because of the way your character image is. It's just basically a white square.
No, I mean like everything. Hold on, let me just stream my screen real quick.
There's just a wall.
Like everything's
there.
black for me.
The whole thing.
Oh,
Probably the wall.
Did you zoom
not
in
like
or out?
Well, here's what I'm seeing, right? Like I can
Oh,
see something.
try refreshing.
Reload the page. Yeah,
Yeah, let me reload the page. real quick.
because nothing is loading.
Uh.
Oh well, Ty fixes that.
Oh,
There you go.
okay,
There you
yeah,
go.
we're good. Oh my
What the fuck is that
god!
corner? Oh, it's
I forgot about him. I
I'm
forgot.
emitting the light of God.
well, that's because
Chalamet.
your
Oh my
arms lit on
God.
fire. Yeah,
Um,
you
I am
lit your
going
arms on fire. Ty, that's why
to
you're
use my action
Yes.
to give the man next to me advantage on his strength check to get out.
Okay.
Or if I can try and make a strength check. I have a strength of 8.
You're
I'll make it
free to try.
Imagine this old man has much better strength than me, but
This old man is also like a very small stature. Like you're not sure his exact race. It could be gnome, could be halfling. maybe dwarf, but he doesn't seem like the stocky bearded type. But he is rather small and thin.
Oh, wait, entangles
What's, like, the
entangles
difference between a
concentration.
gnome and a
It is. Never
halfling
mind. I'm
anyway?
not gonna do that.
Gnomes live longer. Halflings are just kind of like
I saw
half-sized
the one who
humans.
casted entangle, right?
Oh.
Yeah, it's this one.
Okay. I'm gonna slap them with my free magic missile that I get.
All right. Go ahead and cast that shit.
Okay, and then
No.
roll one. So I'm saying all missiles to the same one because I want to force them to make. What is magic missile again?
It's 1d4 plus 1
Yeah, but how many
times
darts?
3. 3 at first level.
Okay, so it's trying to force them to make 3 concentration checks.
All right. I'll go ahead and roll
Since
the,
since
the-
it damages.
yeah. Go ahead and roll the 3.
First one is a 1 + 1 for 2. Second one, a 1 + 1 for 2. Third one, 2 + 1 for 3. So 4, 7.
lost concentration.
Let's go, Entangle ends.
And then 2, and then
That was
3.
a much smarter idea than trying to just exist in it.
How does that? What does your magic missile look like?
So there's like a period like she's like struggling against the vines, looking around. When she sees the person casting it, she just kind of weakly holds a hand up, and there's like a ton of magic circles that are underneath, like kind of invisible underneath her base layer of like porcelain skin, that all start lighting up until it gets to kind of her hand, like her fingertips, and they all just kind of shoot out all at once and spiral like a little too chaotically. They get a little close to Maxine, like they fly a little too close, as if she doesn't really have full control over it. But then they all crash down on the same target.
All right. Yeah, you see them all. So these balls like crash into this, and you also see like them try to like shake their head to refocus themselves, and you see their eyes sort of like glass over, which is unknown to you, the bane effect that Eva placed upon them.
Let's go. Thank you for that. And then I'm going to grab this man and say, "Come on, we have to get out of here." And I'm going to drag him.
All right, it'll be half movement for you.
My movement. Game is paused, by the way.
Apologies.
15. So
How living is that guy still?
He is conscious barely, and he is struggling. And although like normally you'd be dragging him across the ground because of his small size, you're able to pull him. But he is not the most mobile, nor in the greatest state, even though you've healed him.
I'd be surprised if his legs work right now, given how much shit they're covered in. Yeah, and I'm just gonna let Maxine handle that and try and support her from afar, so I don't get in the way.
All right.
That's the end of my turn.
It's the end of your turn. Next up is this Harvester, who's going to try and smack a Nat Levin who's rushed forward, lit his arms ablaze, and then took a focused yet defensive stance in front of him. Is going to make an attack at disadvantage because he took up patient defense.
Epic sauce.
So-
Epic sauce.
Disadvantage. That misses. That's gonna be their turn. Maxine, it's your go. You're raging. You're giant. You're huge.
Yeah, I'm huge and I'm big.
huge?
You're huge. Dude, you're huge.
I am. Okay, I just pulled up my thing. Okay, I just get one attack.
Yes,
Correct?
for level 3.
Okay.
Yes. At this
Okay.
level, correct.
Okay, I'm gonna aim for this man on the left, who's a little lower.
All right.
I'm gonna pull out my great axe, which I think is already out.
Yes.
Hopefully. Yeah, I'm gonna hit it. Oh, I didn't get my dice out. Okay, I'll
Swing
use-
at him.
I'll use my generic dice. Okay. This is cool. That rolled into the wall. 7.
7. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
doesn't hit.
I swing right past him and maybe hit the floor.
Yeah, no,
I
you
speak
bring
of it a little bit.
you bring your axe down and you leave like a just a vicious gash just splitting like the stone tiles beneath it, and it's
A
just
vicious gash.
yes, a nasty gash, if you will.
I try to like play it off like I'm like intimidating, like
Yeah,
that could
it's
be
like
you.
that.
That could
That's
be
your
you.
warning. You get one. Everyone gets one. Everyone gets one.
I hold up one finger like one warning.
Go ahead and make an intimidation check for me,
Okay.
Maxie.
Okay, I just closed my character sheet.
That's so funny.
Are we allowed to use strength in place for intimidation, or is it just
Yeah,
charisma only?
yeah. When you're raging, I'll allow it.
If it makes
Could I? Yeah, thank you, because I have +0 to.
So you can
actual
add
intimidation.
4 to it then instead.
Amazing. It's a 19.
Damn.
19.
God damn,
Okay.
you are intimidating.
The ones.
I'm gonna have this person make a fucking charisma saving throw.
Amazing.
Roll to see if he pees his pants.
Nah,
Oh
he's
my
fucking
God.
standing his
He
ground.
said, I gotta
Hey,
tell you
he's like,
first."
I don't care. Nah, I'd win. He says, nah,
No,
I'm built
Ah.
different.
He holds up one finger back at me and like waggles it.
yeah, no. He goes, no. Got to be quicker than that. Next up is this guy's turn, who is
That's Sonic the Hedgehog. Stared on the
Gonna-
halfway over there.
gonna take a swing at you. Just normal, but they are baned.
Is that the one I
does a
just-
7?
Oh, whatever.
It's a different one. 17 does hit, but it will be dealing reduced damage because you are raging.
Oh.
So it should
All
do
non-magical
2.
slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning damage are reduced, or you're resistant to, so it's
Half?
reduced to half.
Yeah.
Nice.
Next up is this guy who's going to see this threatening person here, and he's gonna produce flame and lob a fireball at you.
Do I, have I don't have a dodge. Okay, I'll
Nope.
just take it.
Don't matter.
Don't
Even this
matter.
style.
They
Don't
missed.
care. Don't care.
This one, he's feeling himself. What spells? They're just gonna go for a simple. Yeah, no, they're gonna just go for a simple quarterstaff attack because they can't really leave. Oh,
All right.
that
I
misses
stick
though.
out a hand and stop. I like
Okay.
grab the
Yeah.
quarterstaff. It's like,
Yeah, no. You just sort of in your giant form, you just sort of bat it away, just like
Yeah.
no. It's my turn. Eva, it's your turn. You're so like to refresh everyone how this fight's gone. Like Eva got her shit kicked in for like the first 2 rounds, and then now she just like managed to find herself a corner, and that she just kind of pressed herself into. Just like timeout, everyone
Three of me
time
going in a
out.
circle.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
I
that's
really
a bad
have in my
end.
notes is I get the shit kicked out of me, give Nat a bark an advantage to help me, and watch him try to stabilize a dead man.
Yeah.
Life is good, babe.
Yeah,
nice.
I'm like, hey, but I made them, and I just don't want to get hit, so I'm just gonna move up even further away.
Yeah, you go up these stairs to like a landing, so now you have like a slight like high ground advantage. You're like 10, 15 feet off the ground.
Yeah, and then I guess I'll use Fox Flame, Sacred Flame
Sure.
on this
Which one?
here. 'cause he's
All
the one
right.
I can see from here. So they have a DC 15 deck save.
Sure thing. That's a failure. Go ahead and roll damage.
Ooh.
2. They get
Let's
2
go.
radiant damage.
Let's go. Two big ones.
Two
I've
of them,
never
and I'm
heard
like,
of Fox Flame. Is that like Flame Bolt?
It's,
No,
the
it's
class.
basically it's the racial bonus for the fox folk, and
just Sacred Flame.
it's just Sacred Flame.
It's just
Oh, okay.
flavor-wise changed to a different name.
Rare
Yes.
footage of Sacred Flame actually hitting something.
Yeah, no, rare
And
case
I'm
of this.
like, cool. I'm just gonna hang out here, I guess. That's
All
my
right.
turn.
This one, it's your attacks barely notice. These guys just continue to try to attack Nat here. Disadvantage and baned. That's no shot. Basically,
Epic sauce.
Nat, you rushed forward and lit your flame arms ablaze. What would you like to do?
I think I'm gonna be punching, man. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
All
this
right.
guy, this guy, he's had too good for too long. I'm gonna punch this guy. Fuck
All
that
right.
guy.
Go
Unarmed
it.
attack style.
All right.
How do I punch him?
There is the unarmed strike in your inventory, and then there's the flaming unarmed strike. You can use the flaming one because your arms are on
Flaming
fire.
Unarmed strike. Attack. Normal.
13 does hit.
Oh, okay.
These guys aren't too protected.
These guys forgot to wear their
Okay.
armor. Okay, I'm gonna hit him. Okay, I'm gonna hit him with the old.
Go ahead and
And
go to
then
roll the
roll
damage.
Roll my
You can roll the
damage.
damage on the same one you did.
Flaming. Oh, okay. And we're like one of these. You must roll the attack. Oh, I see.
Because you did a new one. So just roll the attack again so you can do the damage.
Okay, so
It'll ask.
that
Oh.
one's probably gonna
Unfortunately,
hit more
it doesn't count. So
Yeah, so just hit the
sad.
damage from that
just hit the
one.
damage button though.
damage. Normal.
Jesus
12
Christ.
big ones.
Wow.
It's a big.
Is it a
You'll
D4
be
or a D6 at
punching.
this level?
It's a D4 at this level.
Okay. I forget when monks get that upgrade.
I believe it's 4th or 5th level.
Okay.
But yes, this guy. 12 big
D4.
ones.
12 damage. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Now you have that was your action. Would you like to do anything with your bonus action?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
So with monk,
see,
you can either just take because you made an unarmed strike, you can take
Yeah.
another free unarmed strike
For,
as
like,
a bonus action.
Or you could
Or-
do flurry of blows for 2 unarmed strikes.
That costs
Oh,
key
that's
points.
how that works. Okay,
Yes,
yeah,
you
I'll
can
just do another
resource
unarmed
to
strike then.
more.
Yeah, life's
Yeah.
simple. Life's easy, guys.
Life's easy. Bonus action, go ahead and make your attack.
I come up to the guy, I punch the guy. Life is hard, guys. I'm just out here punching.
The world of martials.
Life
All
is
right,
just...
go ahead and roll damage.
I think I'm gonna be rolling some Oh,
Oh goodness!
Holy
Oh yeah,
shit.
no, that's
Jesus
big
Christ,
damage.
man.
Once Nat gets revved up, he does damage. Turns out.
I'm like, I'm like a chainsaw right now.
Arms. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
God.
that's a fucking dead man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to imagine
Yeah.
it's just not thinking right now and it's just swinging at anything that comes close.
Oh, he angry. He is
I'm
an
just
angry
imagining
boy
him
right now.
arms out spitting like a
He's
pleasure
just-
blade.
I'm gonna stop swinging my arms.
Just mowing
You-
people.
I'm swinging my arms. You better not be coming in my range. I'll be swinging.
like a fucking Beyblade.
Mhm.
Anything else I can do with your turn, Nat?
Can I like penalize them?
You can, yeah, of course. If you wanted to, that would be either a history or nature check.
I guess. Hold on. Let me see what I'm good at. I would imagine it'd be nature. Wait, or are these both? Actually, I'm kind of butts at both of these. Okay. You know, I'm a natural person. No, I don't think I'm very natural. I'm
Okay.
sure these guys are. I
Your
can
minus
tell
one
that these guys,
intelligence.
they're bad people. Okay, these guys,
Yeah.
these are some tough customers.
All right. Next.
Not like
next
in terms of like
turn.
actual bulk, but like they are.
Nobu. You saw Nat punch someone so hard and fast that they just basically burnt them to smithereens.
Yeah,
Fucking
I'm gonna
head explosion technique.
use Baleful Interdict 2 on this guy.
Okay.
First time using it, I can either do it on an attack or as a bonus action. So I'm just gonna do it as a bonus action.
All right.
And then I'll use my invoke. Hell, okay. I was hoping that would show the whole description, so I didn't have to read
Oh.
it all
Sorry?
out.
Invoke hell?
It's like it's basically channel divinity,
Ah,
but
evil and fucked up.
Yeah, I guess so.
What if channel divinity was freaky?
Why does it not show the whole description? Well, I'm using the Honey Sweet blade one. When you make a weapon attack against an interdicted creature, which they are now, you can gain advantage, and if the attack hits, it becomes a critical.
Okay.
Jesus.
Sounds complicated. Is it?
And I'll make a musket attack on them.
All right.
Musket.
Fire my gun move.
25.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage for the crit.
Yes, and I'll also burn the seal that I placed on them. as a part of the attack,
All right.
which is, I think it's 1d6. I'm double checking. Can burn the seals to do 1d. Yes, it's 1d6. So adding 1d6 to it. They take 38.
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ!
I am glad I went full support build, so I don't have to worry about damage because I think you guys have it covered.
How did that
And-
go? Whatever. Ridiculous.
There was a lot of numbers that just worked together in his favor.
Yeah.
I can only do that once a day. But
He also,
holy
he
shit.
also nearly max rolled all of his damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6, 4, 12, 11.
This is not indicative of the power of this build. It's but
This is the theoretical max.
17.
Jesus.
Yeah,
So you,
I chose
Maxine,
that guy because I'm like, yeah, that'll be good enough to kill him. He's hurt
you
already.
you and this guy are having this standoff where you're trying to like to out sass and like out aura each other, and then all of a sudden you just hear a loud bang, and like this guy's head just like gets taken off, like in like half of it, the top half of his head just gets taken off.
Redness.
And he just
Tell you
falls.
guys, I think he's dead.
Timothy Chalamet blew his head off.
Yeah, how are we
No,
feeling?
Timothy Chalamet, where'd he get a gun?
You gave him a gun.
Gave him a gun.
My factory. I make chocolate.
Come to my factory. Or I'm done asking, or else.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Next up is this guy who is desperately like grasping at the cloak of Minerva, trying to get her attention, and you see something like in his hand, his shaking hand, trying to hand you something. And that is going to be
Bomb.
his. He's gonna prepare an action, basically, I think, and that's gonna be his turn.
Okay, I'm looking around. I'm seeing people. I don't see any of this happen.
No,
I just
no,
hear screams.
you're hearing like screams. You hear like the sound of like flesh and bone like crunching, and you also hear like searing flames over the wall that you just saw. That you can't see, but you get like
I
this
could see
like these
silhouette
flash
emitted
of
from them over
yeah.
the wall.
You can get these flashes of like firelight coming over the wall, and you're like, oh, stuff's happening.
I think with the gun, the musket shot from Nobu, she's gonna kind of get startled and like duck down, and when she does that, she sees him trying to hand her something, and she'll hold out her hand.
In your hand, he's going to place this eccentric carved etched ring, and you're going to hear him rasp the words, "Take the ring, find the boy, he'll know what to do."
What?
Hello?
And I will
It-
add
it's-
I thought he was preparing for you to smell his finger or something. What is that?
and I have added a unique ring to your inventory.
It certainly is a unique ring.
Yep.
Aged ring has
Boy.
character engravings coalescing into a symbol of a hammer shattering something underneath it. Okay. Yeah, Minerva's gonna take this and be like, okay, so you're clearly in shock right now.
it's like Doctor was like, okay, that's really cool. 1 second, you're dying.
I think I can help, but
There we go.
I need you to tell me your name.
Yeah, he'll oh, I should probably do a quick fate roll to see how long this guy is
Let
conscious
us say
for.
it'd be really funny if he dies.
All right, so he's gonna get one. Well, no, that was for his turn. So once his next turn rolls around, whether or not he answers you, I'll roll a d20 to see if he can.
Okay. On my turn, I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying on him
All right.
because I know he's not unconscious yet, but he
True.
clearly seems to be going that way. Or hold on, I'm gonna hold my action to cast Spare the Dying on him for when he goes
Okay.
unconscious. Because right, does it have to be an unconscious creature? Unless okay, choose a creature within range that has 0 hit points that isn't dead. So if he has 0 hit points,
And he isn't dead.
then I'm going to cast Spare the Dying on him now.
You did
Then
give him
where's the mail?
when you first found him, you handed him a healing potion, and he did like try to take it.
Fuck. Did it seem like it did anything? I'm gonna assess him right now.
It stabilized him. It made it so that I didn't have to roll to see if he was able to like do something on his next turn.
Fuck. I have another spell slot. I could heal him again.
You could just kill him and cast Spare the Tide.
Knock him out like just like okay, night time, and just like punch him.
I'm just gonna play a light anesthetic and just pull a hammer out. Fuck it. I'm just gonna healing word him.
Okay, go ahead and roll healing.
And roll word as well.
That's 5. Ooh, I do a little.
Do a little animation, do a little.
Like, I'm just gonna kind of hold his hand and kind of like close my eyes and be like, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna be fine. And as she's like reassuring him, the magic's gonna kind of like flow through her hands into his and start healing him.
Okay.
And then with my
Yeah, you have
action,
your action now.
I am going to. I only see 2 people. I am going to, with her other hand, as she's like reassuring and, like healing him, she's gonna reach into her bag and pull out a small like corked bottle that she is going to shake and then just kind of haphazardly throw as she casts Firebolt. It's gonna shatter about 5 feet from her and then immediately rocket the entire bottle full of fire at this person here.
Oh god.
All right, go and make your attack roll.
Fucking trick shot.
She's hoping that it works. It was kind of desperation. She wasn't looking where she threw it. That is a 17 plus numbers that I know off the top of my head.
The old
That hits.
grease bottle with the firebolt trick. Baldur's Gate Act 1 classic.
So okay, that hits. So
Yes.
damage is a D10 for Firebolt, right?
Correct.
For some reason that didn't say on the D10. Okay, that's a D10. That's a D10. Oh god. It's 7 fire damage,
Yes.
and she's trying not to think. She's trying to reason a little bit of this violence because she hasn't seen the real violence that's happened on
Yeah.
the other side of the wall.
You sort of just like shake up a can of soda and just like let loose this bottle rocket that shatters on this druid's head and like sort of like absolutely blindsides them as
You know
they're
those
trying to
videos of, like,
fight
the
a
things where
giant.
they fill a bottle with like alcohol and like another gas, and when they flip it over, it immediately rockets out of their hands.
So funny.
Yes.
Yeah, it's that.
Wonderful.
But yeah, I am out of spell slots, so I can't really do much more healing.
Not with that
uh,
attitude.
And that is the end of my turn.
Maxine, it's your turn.
Oh,
The guy on the left got his head taken off. The guy on the right got a Molotov cocktail to the face. So,
all right. Well, I'll give him something else with the face unless he wants to run away. Even though it's not his turn.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah,
better
give
run
kids some
away.
Hits
You
you
better
anyway.
run away now.
I'm gonna use my great axe again, aim for that guy on the right.
all right.
Are you doing it recklessly?
Fuck, man. Oh yeah.
You could- you
Shoot, I
could
should
do
be.
it
What does that
reckless.
do?
That gives you
you
advantage.
In exchange for
Hmm.
having all attacks against you have advantage.
That'd
But
be
you
great.
resist non-magical damage, so
Yeah. Well, I just rolled a 2. Well, I guess.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like-
do it
no.
recklessly.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
gonna do reckless.
All right.
Okay, that turned into a 19. So.
right.
Oh,
Barbarian gaming.
Go ahead and make
Okay.
roll damage.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I put away my character sheet. Okay, 1d12. Oh, I actually just don't have a d12 out here. I'm just gonna do that in Foundry.
Yeah, if you click on your great hacks.
Yeah. Okay. You must roll it. Okay, ignore this.
Just
attack.
click the attack. Yeah, just click the attack roll. But
Yeah.
we'll ignore it.
Boom.
Damage. 9 big ones. It should be 1d4.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. It did add the rage damage. You rolled a 2 on the damage roll, unfortunately, but it was plus 7
2
with all
into
your
a
other
9.
stuff.
God
Yeah,
damn.
a 2 into a 9 though.
Ooh,
Great. More like good act.
get his head next time. Oh, almost.
Almost,
Okay, he's
yeah.
almost there. He's almost there.
Almost there.
You got one more chance to run away, buddy. I don't want to kill you.
One more. Everyone
One
gets
more
a-
chance.
Well, no, I hit the other guy last time. I think.
Oh.
My God.
Well, yeah. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Where is that guy's turn on the order? Are they're 5 hard work. I wanna. No, I'm gonna I'm gonna stay right here.
You gotta stand
Hell
your
yeah.
ground.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Next up, this guy. He's gonna be like, he's just gonna be like, you don't scare me, and he's just gonna fucking swing another quarterstaff at you, at advantage.
Well,
That hits,
you
but for how much?
It
Truly.
is a crit.
Oh, it is a crit. All right, well, for how much though? It's
Thanks,
half.
Minerva.
Oh, it is a crit.
So 12.
No, that was the crit
That's-
damage you
that was
rolled.
the crit.
Oh.
Oh.
Then it's
I
halved
need for like
it's halved
3.
because you're
Right, it's
raging.
halved and then double.
Yeah,
6. There we go.
It's 3.
three.
No, yeah, it was already
Wait,
double because you rolled
It
twice
did the
as
crit.
many
It did the crit
Oh, I
automatically.
see.
Oh,
So you took 3 damage from the
yeah,
crit to
Three
that.
damage. Talk about embarrassing.
Next,
I make sure to stand tall anyway.
not a difficult task for you in your giant form.
How is he so giant?
She's just built different, unfortunately. Next up is this guy's gonna lob another flame. He's gonna yell, "Die, monster!" And he's gonna hit for
You don't belong in this world.
6 damage. Did more damage than his buddy who crit. Kind of embarrassing. Oh, I applied that damage
not
to
a
him.
Good look on the guy
Whoops.
who crit.
Going to be damage to you, silly fool. That's gonna be their turn. Eva.
Can't really see anything from here. I guess I'll.
No, you can't.
Oh God, Maxine, you're like huge.
You look huge, dude. You
huge,
look
man.
huge. You're like, oh man, I can't really
Please,
see
what's
anything. And you like move a little bit, and you just see
Yeah,
like
I
a
shoot over there,
giant
like,
Maxine.
Good heavens.
Oh good heavens!
heavens.
Oh good heavens!
Oh, good heavens!
Yeah, I guess I'll scoop back, and then I'm like, okay, well, I can't. Is this one alive? Okay, cool. I'll use vicious mockery on this one.
All right, go ahead and viciously mock them. How are you mocking them?
You look ridiculous.
wow!
That's
Wow!
all you
Wisdom
need.
save.
Wow.
All right.
He did not.
He's
very
just so self-conscious. Like what? He's like, what? I look ridiculous. What? You? No, you look ridiculous.
I was like,
I just got this necklace at the
Go ahead and
market.
roll damage.
yeah, like pathetic. And that's another two psychic damage.
2 big
Now they have
ones.
disadvantage on their next attack roll before. they-
True. Let me grab the vicious mockery effect. Bam.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Next up is this guy's turn, who is gonna try and be like, would somebody who looks ridiculous be able to do this? And is gonna try to attack Nat.
Please, please.
He sees me look at him and then just slowly turn away, and I don't even acknowledge.
He's like, oh yeah, watch this, and he does like a full 2-handed like batter swing at Nat, who's like, just holds up like a burning arm in preparation for it, and the attack hits, but you block it appropriately, and his quarterstaff just snaps.
Just give him a pitying
Oh.
look.
And that's him. Nat.
Oh. That's
That's
not how
rough.
you use that.
It's like, oh, that's
Let me show you how you use that. Okay. And then proceeds to not use it as he tries to hit him with his hands.
Ugh.
let me show you how you really use a quarterstaff, then punches.
Punches him. This is how you use a quarterstaff. Punches him instead.
That's how you know that does hit, by the way.
Wow. Oh.
Yeah, no, that's 11 big ones.
I want to see me do it again. I'll do one of these.
That
By the way,
hits.
your key points come back on a
And I'm gonna do.
Short rest, I think.
Short rest, yes.
Oh wait.
So are you spending a key point on this?
Oh, do I have to use a key point to use another unarmed attack?
No.
You get one as a bonus action for free. You can do 2 unarmed bonus strikes after that as a bonus action.
Oh,
if you
okay. So
spend a
you
key
get
point.
one free unarmed attack as a bonus action every short rest.
No,
No,
it's just a thing you have.
you have
Oh.
that whenever you
can
make an
use key
attack.
points to do more things.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think I'll just like hit him with a regular unarmed attack.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna flurry of blows it.
Let's
All
go.
right. Fuck on
I'll
your
see- I'll
flurry
see
of
what the whole-
blows.
I'll see what the whole deal is with that.
Hit your flurry of blows feature.
Trying to find that
It's right above.
feature.
It's above Step of the Wind.
Step of the
Patient to win, defense, monk's focus.
It's all. This is all in features, right?
active
Yes.
abilities.
So flurry of blows.
Yep.
Activation.
I don't think it's tied to your key points quite yet.
No, it's
Go to-
not. Let me see.
We can fix that later.
Yeah,
You
no.
have key points equal to your level, so just keep track of that.
Yeah, so I've only done
You've
like
done
the defensive
patient defense.
stance.
So
That's
you
kinda
used
it.
one and
So
another,
you-
so you
yeah,
have one left.
So,
I have one
so yeah,
left.
you have one left.
So I hit him twice with an unarmed attack. Should I just do that?
Yeah, you can make 2 unarmed attacks now.
Okay. So fire punch. And
Yeah.
fire punch.
No, go to your inventory. That's
That's
Alright.
that's
weapons are.
Inventory. Right.
Lightning
okay,
unarmed
okay.
strike.
So
Discard previous. We don't care
discard previous.
about that.
Discard previous. Discard. Wow, I did this a lot. Discard
It's
previous.
still rolling it after you press discard previous. It's in the chat after you do that.
Oh. Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
okay.
How's he doing?
Not great. You killed this guy. Dead.
Shit.
And you have one more attack and your movement still.
Well, I'm going. Oh,
That one's
hi
dead.
there.
That one's dead. But you do have range, I believe. I believe you have
Yeah,
you
I
have
do.
like 10-foot
I'm
reach,
gonna-
so you can
this
just
that's a good thing to introduce to everybody.
You
I'm
can-
gonna
you have
fucking
extendo
gum
arms.
Pistol this guy.
yeah
This guy right here.
yeah punch him from a distance.
Yeah, we're doing one of
So
these,
roll another
boys.
one. Yep.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh,
It's a crit.
That hits.
Okay, and yeah,
Oh my
20,
god.
20 big ones.
Gumu, no, fuck you. Fucking exploded his head from here, and I'm just going. I'm going. I can't go that far.
Yeah, cannot go that far, and that is the end of your turn.
Good turn.
Yeah. Nobu, it's your turn. You watched as Nat just like tore through these 2 harvesters here.
All right. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna move up, see if I can get. Yeah, there we go. Gotta remember the musket's not actually that long range.
No. Exchange, it kind of packs a punch.
Muskets traditionally aren't very accurate from a long range.
No.
True.
No.
That's why you just fired a lot of them at once.
Sorry.
All right.
As a
And
swap.
I will bonus action. Okay, so why? Hold on one sec. I just want to. I've been messing with the seals this whole time, and I think I've got them to register as a resource. Let's try it. Consume resource. That went down to 2. Okay, yeah, that worked. So I'll bonus action place a seal on them, and then I'm just gonna make a musket attack. No advantage.
All right. That
26.
hits.
And then the damage, I will still burn the seal for 1d6 for 20 damage. I rolled max damage again.
Let's go.
I think these guys are murderers. How else would they be so good at killing?
I know how to.
So Timothy Chalamet is in the exact square that I can see through the wall, so I just never lost sight of him in this entire battle.
Yeah, no. You saw him like disappear behind the wall, and then you saw just a glimpse. You see like a glimpse of him through the
Perfect line
cracks
of
in the
sight.
wall, and you just see like
Just the biggest
like a
smile on his face as he reloads his musket and takes another shot.
Oh god.
I really am
This-
just imagining specifically him as Willy Wonka. Like,
How do you like your
doing
chocolate?
Same
He's,
I'm-
time. I
he's
saw that.
illiterate, though.
This is what happens to all the kids who don't follow the rules in my factory.
You wish
As-
to eat the blueberry gum?
And that will be the end of my turn.
All right. This guy's turn is gonna. The last thing he was asked was, my Minerva is like, "What's your name?" And he is going to. Let me check my notes on him real quick to see what he would say in response to someone asking that. Okay. He is going. To just say, "It doesn't matter. Take the ring, find the boy." And
Or just kind of looks flabbergasted at him.
like, yeah, no, it's going. That's gonna be his turn, I think. Yeah, there's not much he can do in his state.
Is he still
Minerva.
alive?
He is still alive because you did spend healing on him.
Fuck, I'm out of healing.
Correct.
God damn it. I don't have any more spell slots because I'm a half caster. Yeah, I think she's gonna look up at the absolute carnage that is Nat running through like 3 people.
You saw Nat like run his fist like through like 3 people, and you saw Chalamet just like grinning wildly as he's like unloading onto someone.
Truly a
So-
dynamic duo, me and Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, like, true Batman and Robin sort of deal here.
And so she's going to consider that handled and not think about it too hard. And she's going to go back to trying to keep this man alive. How is he like actively dying? Can I actually do something to save him?
Go ahead and make a medicine check for me.
Could it be like a investigation check, maybe?
Unfortunately, not. You want to be like, let me investigate how much you're dying right now.
Do I have anything in my bag or in my toolkit? Like, I'm not trying to assess his state. I'm just trying to find what I can fix currently.
Okay.
Skill set to the problem.
I will allow
regardless of if I can find
either
the
a
problem.
medicine check or a raw intelligence check to try and discern like the sort of.
Okay. The raw intelligence is better for me still.
Okay, I'll allow that because you're trying to diagnose the sort of accident he's been in.
Yes, I'm trying to like apply what I know to what his issue is. There's a 15 plus 3 for 17, 18 total. I can do math.
18 total. You don't have the greatest amount of knowledge regarding whale oil and what the sort of properties of it are. In fact, you came here like hoping to like find some to acquire some to experiment with, even
Yes.
to like discover more about. You get the feeling that like the combination of his vehicle crashing into the whale oil refinery and crashing into the whale specifically, setting off this reaction and getting himself submerged in the aftermath of it. It's extremely volatile, and you're not sure there's much that could save him, only prolong his life.
Okay. I'm going to kind of take his hand again and be like, okay, I'll get this ring to the boy. Where is the boy? And then as she's like trying to like get information out of him, she's gonna once again grab another. Actually, this time, what's the range on this? 60 feet. Yeah, this will be funnier.
This should be
She
fun.
is going to reach into her bag again And this time she's pulling out this kind of very thin water skin, like this very, it looks like this thin membraned, like almost like a water balloon in a way.
Yeah.
And she is just gonna kind of lean up a little bit and fucking huck it at the other guy as she casts Acid Splash.
All right.
And she is gonna aim it just directly on him.
All right. Save throw.
Yeah, I figured
Success.
that would happen. She's like, shit. No, but like seriously, who's the boy? Where do I take them? Where do we?
Who
We
the
gotta be
boy?
more specific here.
Who the boy?
Who the boy? Who the boy? Who the boy?
Turn.
All right. Next up, Maxine.
All
Yeah.
I would like to kill this one. Is it this one? The one on the right? I
This
can't
one
see
is
because
dead.
I'm like
This one-
blocking the health
yeah.
with my body.
Yeah. This
I
one is
kinda
dead.
exploded his head last turn.
Oh, they're
The
both
only one
dead
left
right
is
in
this
front of
one.
me.
Yeah. The only one
Okay.
left is this one.
Gotcha. Okay.
The Human Torch
Uh,
ran through and
And
fucking
unfortunately, you
scorched-
can't
scorched them.
easily share. There's not an easy way
Yeah,
to
because I've just
get
switched
there.
weapons.
Yeah, because you're so giant, and Nat is in the way. You like you
Oh.
could get there, but if you do if you want to get within melee range, you might end up pushing Nat into the mixture that is slowly killing the old man.
Yeah. Well, that guy's almost dead. Does it look like Nat has it? Probably. Yeah.
Mm. You're free
I
to
got it.
free to make your own assumptions.
Yeah. Well.
Given the damage he's been doing.
I
Yeah.
got it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
got it.
That's got it. And because I can't really switch to a spear in like a turn and also throw it. Right?
No, you can. You can pull out a javelin and huck it if you
Oh.
want.
Okay. Well,
Take
yeah.
one of their quarter staff.
I'm gonna try throwing a. That's a good idea too. I'm gonna try throwing a javelin.
All right, go and make attack roll.
Can I reckless?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. That was actually just a regular.
I think that's gonna hit.
But let me just do it
You
again.
crit.
Yeah, see if
Let
you
me
crit.
just do it
Say
again
crit
just to
fish.
make sure.
Well, you
Uh,
Okay.
crit fishing,
I know,
that's what barbarians
I know.
bought.
All right, go and roll damage.
Oh.
12 big ones.
Nat, never see that coming.
And you see a giant, like through like the magic enchantment of your sort of enraging effect, this javelin is now like giant, easily like the size of like
Whoa.
a supporting pillar you'd see in a building, even kind of. It's got that
all
sort of
my
thickness to it.
weapons, like size
They
up
have
too?
to. They have to.
That makes
Your
sense,
your equipment
actually.
has to with you.
So you don't have like little
Which is your
toothpicks.
size.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that
when
makes sense.
when you grow in size, you see like
Imagine
the
using a sword
Nat,
with
you're,
2 fingers.
you're like sprinting towards this last one, like you're like, all right, it's ready to go, and then you just see like them get impaled by this giant javelin that's like
Yeah,
spears
and
them through the
he's
chest
being
and like
like,
prop them
"How-"
up.
Being held up, yeah, by the fucking javelin. Like,
Yeah,
like
That's
just
easily-
bro.
it's easily like a sort of like bicep thickness sort of hole that this thing has embedded into his chest.
Ooh.
Oh,
Holy moly.
he's not gonna walk that one off.
Ooh, he's not gonna be in Rush Hour 5. Like,
I'm imagining like in the original Chivalry, getting hit by a ballista, where it just ragdolls you immediately.
Yeah,
Like,
we're using
Yeah.
fucking Kraken videos.
Like
Yeah.
Chivalry Medieval Warfare, I love that game. Oh my god. Did you know that F10 would make you implode? Because every single time Ray tried to play that game, I would always come over and hit F10 on his keyboard.
You're
You
fucked
will
up, man.
implode in 10 seconds.
that's fucked up. But yeah, that is the
Wait just a fucking second.
that
Fuck you.
that is the end of the turnaround, and that's the end of combat.
I forgot about that.
Oh.
First of all, they came out with a chivalry too, and I still play that, and that button still does that.
You will implode in 10 seconds.
But yeah.
Just the phrasing of that's so funny to me.
Yeah, Minerva is still like
Good job,
desperately
Max.
like tending to
Oh yeah,
his
let me
wounds.
Nobody's
see.
immediately just going into some gun maintenance. Fucking
He
must-
is fading now.
Maxine, I need you're for a little bit, right?
Sorry, I had to
Minerva's-
walk into my kitchen. Yeah. No, I make my way over to Minerva and
You get, buddy.
I need you to go help
Norman.
go help
Buddying me, pal?
shut up. Go help. What's her face? The pretty fox lady.
Wait, pretty. Oh,
Okay, because he's trapped into the rubble, right?
Eva, you
I-
hear them refer to you as the pretty
get
fox
over
lady,
there?
by the way.
I'm like, naturally.
And it's
can I
like,
like
oh,
step around?
Wait, how do they know
Minerva?
I'm a
your
fox?
rage does end shortly after, and your size does reduce back to small.
Okay.
Oh no, no,
still strong
medium
as fuck.
basically. You're still strong as fuck, but your size. Hold on a second.
Yeah, actually,
It's
no, I do
still-
whip my head over because I was in my human form the whole time. So I'm like, how do you know I'm a fox?
The fox fire. The fire was in the shape of a fox.
I don't know. The pretty
It
foxy
it could be pretty foxy lady.
Foxy lady.
Ew.
You can go around that side, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, because I don't think I know he's dead.
No,
I'm pretending to pull him out, but I am going through his pockets while I'm doing that.
as you
Do I
do, the
notice
mirror
that?
image eventually fades.
Do I notice the going through of pockets?
I would like to
Go
check on that.
go ahead. Make a sleight of hand check for me, Eva, and it'll be against
Unless you're
the passive
suspicious, it'd
perception.
be- yeah.
It'd be
Yeah.
against the passive perception, which is
Ooh.
for Nat 13.
I
Yeah?
rolled a rolled a 2, so that's a 7.
All right, so
God.
Nat, you see her like, oh, it's like, oh, good, she's trying to help, and then you see her just sort of like, instead of like pulling,
Rummaging.
like doing like underneath the arms, like almost like full Nelson trying to pull
Yeah,
him out. It's instead
yeah,
it's
he's
like
sort of
she
like
see her
yanking
reach
some out of
down
the
and like go into like the pockets and stuff and be like, oh, is there anything here? Anything here? It's like, yeah, no, she's frisking him for
Yeah. So I just want to clarify. After the end of the combat, I've already turned my arms off
yeah,
because this part's important. I'm smacking her hand off.
yeah, just like, hey,
Smacks you for 20
Lights you on
damage.
fire.
I
Back.
smacked
Back to
your
back.
hand back. I'm like, hey,
Knock it
you
off.
watched me get hit, and then you.
So are we pulling the dead guy out of the? Or sorry, guy.
I just fully walk away. I'm like, whatever.
whatever, I don't need this.
What's this man steal?
Okay,
Uh,
I.
do you have any healing on you? Eva? Anything at all?
all?
Ah, crap. And
This
she's just-
guy is the whole reason all this shit happened.
well,
Yeah,
yeah, but
You
What's
saw
your
him
fucking
crack.
deal? And I like took his hand a little bit.
The hand just sort of like flops over lifelessly.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh no.
Oh,
he's still got a very
Ooh.
weak pulse. I think I can.
I got nothing.
He is dead.
Fuck.
By the way,
Cool.
no
I-
survivors.
I reached
no
down to sort of
surv-
like
no
pretend to check
survivors.
for a pulse, but I'm also rooting through his pockets a little
Make
bit.
make another sleight of hand check.
Do I notice her doing
So
that?
you'd be suspicious at this point, probably.
Yeah.
Well, you'd only be suspicious if you noticed her doing
I'd
it
let
on
you
the
do.
other body.
I'd let you do.
I couldn't not.
Yeah.
I'll let you
Nobody's
do-
got the right idea. He's looting all the
Wait.
harvesters.
Do I notice this happen? Because I don't want it to
Yeah,
happen.
no,
if
you
I
do
it.
notice it happen for certain. Your passive
You're like,
perception's
hey.
14.
Hey, stop doing that. You respect the dead.
I
You
just
tell
slowly
him.
turn my head to you, and I give you like a once over.
Look up, look down, like.
Yeah,
I do the same thing back.
I roll my eyes. I walk away.
Cool.
Can
Are the
somebody
guys'
translate
eyes
We're
that
going through
as-
these bodies now.
I'm trying to
Okay.
get this man out of
I'm
the
going through
rubble.
the. Yeah, I'm
Are-
going through the harvesters.
Yeah, you go through the harvesters.
Yeah.
Those guys are fine. Go through the harvesters, man.
What is? I forget this guy's name, but are his eyes
We did not
closed?
learn
If they're
his
not,
name.
I'm gonna
We-
close it. Them.
They have closed, yes.
Okay, cool.
And
We
I never learned his name.
I asked him, and then he didn't say.
What's your
Did
name?
he say anything?
He said
He
it wasn't
put-
important.
So I guess this is what Minerva would say to you. Be like, well, he gave me this ring, and she's gonna pull out the unique ring, TM.
Ring.
And say, he said to take this and to find the boy.
The boy.
The
Who's
boy.
the boy?
I tried to ask that as well, and then he started fading, and I didn't really have anything else to keep him stable. So that's all I
Oh.
got.
But it was like his dying wish, just to give it to the boy.
The boy. He said the boy
Okay.
will know what to do.
Is there anything special about the ring that like anyone, maybe me, would recognize?
Actually, yeah. Can I take a moment to inspect it with, like, just give it a once over now that
Sure. Go ahead and give it an investigation check.
Can I assist?
Yeah.
We're both looking at it. Like, what's up
You're
with
both
this?
just kind of like holding it up to the light, looking at it, like, huh? You're in a deteriorating, burning crash site of a refinery, by the way, just so you all know.
Oh,
Cool. I'm just gonna grab a piece of rubble, and as an action, I'm just gonna kind of put it into. Well, I'm gonna search around for like a piece of like cinder, specifically.
Okay.
And I'm going to pop it into a little glass bottle with a little bit of powder in it. I'm gonna shake it really hard, and it's gonna start emitting a light within 5 feet, so I can give myself a little better light to look at this.
All right.
oh.
I'm using magical tinkering. Yeah, and then I'm getting advantage through Maxine.
Yep.
Yep.
It's a 6 and good. So there's a 6 and a 13 for investigations. 18 total.
18 total. So this ring, has this sort of this ring is out of a unique material that you don't exactly recognize, which is the most interesting thing about it. Is like you're relatively, even though you're no like metalsmith or like avid tinkerer, you still are pretty familiar with metals, its properties, and how to work with it and whatnot. This is made of material that you don't recognize at all. Like, it's not similar to anything you've seen. The other thing to note is that it is a very aged. This metal has like, the thing that is consistent throughout all metals is that there's sort of like an aging process to it, and this shows age that is far
Like
older than the man that died in your hands is, like, significantly older, like before the like primeval era old, before the new age old.
Huh.
This
This
is
is-
old as hell.
Maybe it's
Really old.
And
passed
as-
down in families?
As the description also indicates, that it coalesces into a symbol of a hammer shattering something beneath it. And you gather that, like, with this sort of investigation, you're like, you probably need to bring this to like a professional, someone who is like well versed in jewelry, even to like get it like properly appraised, to like really figure out its sort of significance and its origin.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll have to come back to this. Where's everyone else? I can see Ava.
I'm
Like,
trying to
meanwhile, I
drag
just
this
didn't want
guy
to cut
out
in
of
while the
rubble.
actual
Yeah.
story stuff was going on.
Yes.
I had
He is looting.
intense for Nobu during that.
Yes. All right. So, harvesters. You're
No,
looting
harvesters aside, actually, I want to start going through the office to get valuables out of the building before it collapses.
Okay. Yeah.
Those
Go
bodies
ahead.
are near an exit.
Yeah.
How
go
is
ahead.
the building structure right now?
The building structure, it's holding up like relatively well, but it's sort of like you're in like a building that you're like, okay, it's not about to collapse, but you do have like, imagine like this was all based around like a volcano almost that is like slowly erupting. That's what this
Okay.
puddle of like
Yeah.
molten material is.
We
Uh,
should.
So what
I'm
was
gonna while they're doing that, I'm gonna ask Maxine to pick up the man, and we're gonna try and make our way out
Yeah, throw him over my shoulder.
while everyone else is doing their things, and that's what we'll be doing in this moment.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
I know up
Actually,
here
I
is an office. What
firementarium.
was this?
Yes.
Did I know?
This is you didn't know, that seemed to be like a storage room that he entered to go grab like some samples for you guys to purchase.
Okay. Well, I think valuables will be in the office. We'll check the storage room second if there's time.
All right. Yeah,
And
go
I'm
ahead.
gonna go through anything I find that I feel is valuable but wouldn't break. I'm gonna throw out the window so I'm not just walking around with my hands full of stuff.
Sure. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
All right. Got a 9.
All right. So out the window goes. The windows, by the way, are to your to your west and to your north. Out this window, you throw. I'd say like you just like grab like the drawers off
I'm
of
just going
the
as
desk
fast
and just
as
like
possible.
huck
if it
it
doesn't
out.
look like it would shatter, then I'm throwing it out the
Yeah.
window.
No, you just grab drawers from the desk and you just like grab them, rip them off their tracks, and just throw them out the window and just go like, yup,
Yeah.
yup, yup. And you see some boxes like
we'll
that
go
goes
through it
to.
all later. This isn't a search. This is just determining if it'll break.
You crack open the chest and it's like any like anything fragile in here? Nope. And you just sort of heave it out and just sort of like tip it over, and it's like not fragile, but it's like full of like metal stuff. So when it hits, you hear like this loud like crashing sound, but it's like It probably didn't break.
It's probably fine. It's
yeah,
that's exactly what I was going for.
we'll handle that once you're out of the building. But yeah.
I'm gonna check in here. See
Sure.
if I can.
It's got this musty smell. It's got like a cot that somebody probably sleeps on to take breaks in here.
Wall is gone.
What are these? I can't get through here because there's like
No.
walls, but I see doors.
Yes.
Are those windows?
Those are windows.
Okay. Yeah, that's.
Time to defenestrate some
I mean,
more
like,
valuables.
if I can go through and see if there's anything worth grabbing. I don't know if there's.
It's a lot of like raw materials that's like it's probably worth value, but not something you can easily extract value from.
Yeah. Okay.
Nat, what are you doing with Clug's?
Is he already
Clug's
been
body?
dragged out?
Yes, I'll say.
Okay, I'm gonna take him out to the building, like outside the building.
All
yeah,
right.
we've dragged
Yeah.
the man out
Sure.
at this point.
I'll let you drag him out. Eva, you're sort of looting the harvesters here. Go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
Okay. Surely this dice won't roll bad again. Oh my god. Okay.
Why did you say it?
That was a sad clink.
I'm putting you away. That was a 7.
You know, 7. It's like you see like some like component pouches for druids. It's like it's just a bunch of like herbs and leaves and twigs and shit. Like this is useless.
Yeah, I throw it into the pile of this. Whatever
Yeah, you
shit
thought
is.
you like gone. You see like some broken and burnt quarterstaffs. You're like useless. Throw it in.
Gah.
Yeah.
and
no.
I'm like, well, I don't really want to deal with the people with the dead bodies of people they care about outside, so I'm gonna go see what Nobu's up to and help him.
You see Nobu just exiting the storage room at this point and just sort of like dusting his hands off like a job well done.
Find anything
A bunch
good?
of. Well, I don't know. I threw a bunch of stuff out of the office. I don't
Oh,
know what to do with anything here. It's probably worth something, but it's just barrels of like stuff. I don't know.
oh, okay. Wait, did the samples that the other guy brought out, did we actually do anything with those, or?
No, those got destroyed in the crash.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So, okay. Well, all right. I kick the head of this. druid and I
Yeah,
walk past it.
those two were the ones that definitely like just like wailed on you during the fight. and
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like,
no, I remember. I step on their hand for front and I kick their head.
I'm gonna ruffle through their pockets as I exit to see if I can.
I already checked. there's nothing.
they've already been looted as you were going through
I
the
was in the
office and
other
storage room.
place.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, no, I'm
and
just
then
like letting
seeing
them know. It's like there's
this
nothing
over
there.
here, I was gonna run across.
Well,
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh,
Nobu can't run farther than this. There we go.
yeah.
yeah, I think
These also windows? Are these doors?
as
Those
they're
are-
rummaging
those are
around,
windows.
as people like make their way out of the building, like Minerva's first gonna check on Maxine, make sure she's doing good. I can't really heal right now, but
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, no,
as long as you're good and stable, not hurting.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you're
that's good.
as you're doing this, like you do see like some voices of concern like approaching this area sort of deal.
Like, but not
if-
our party.
Not your party.
Okay.
If you want to stick around and answer some questions, you're free to. Otherwise, what is your party doing?
Yeah, I'm still
well,
in full
I
care
don't-
mode, so I'm just going to everybody and making sure they're okay.
I'm interested in finding the boy.
Find the boy. Gotta
The
find the boy.
Oh, the boy.
Where the boy
Use
at?
his ring.
Yeah, because if no one interrupts Minerva, she's just gonna keep working.
Yeah. There's 2 dead bodies out here and a bunch of people that
What's-
seem to be in a relatively fine state, except for Eva, who is like now that she no longer has like a bunch of images of herself like spiraling around her. You see that she's got like she's heavily bruised. She's got like a bloody nose and like a cut like running along her head, where she got like whacked into like the wall. And she's just like
Yeah,
looks
she
like
does look pretty much the same because she's like putting a little bit of illusion up to look good, but she's like lost a little bit of the sparkle.
It's sort of, yeah, like when you first met her, she had sort of like a mysterious and sort of flowery disposition. Now it's like she's a bit crabby. She's
I'm
Um,
pissed.
yeah,
I'm
she's got
pissed at this
she's got
entire
a she's got a
situation. I'm like,
disposition
all of
that's
that
like
and for what?
a bit
how-
like
Did you rewrap your arms, Nat?
I'm actually inspecting this man. What's his name again?
hold on, I have to
Find him.
delete you because you flipped your character again.
Why
It's
does
Clug,
keep
I
happening?
think, right? Clug Scorn
Plug,
Tread?
yeah, Scorn
Yeah.
Tread. That's the one. I have to check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm inspecting Clug, the way he wrapped his arms, and because we didn't get a lot of time. To,
Yeah, no, he was like, I have a bunch of life tips for you when you got these burning hands, and then he died.
and then he died.
I'm just are visible right now, right?
I'm inspecting
yeah,
to see how he did
he
it.
hasn't-
and,
the only thing that's
trying to
happened with
analyze
Clug so
the gauze
far-
he used.
Yeah, the only thing that's happened with Clug so far is that his arms have stopped like aggressively been flaming, but he hasn't recovered them. So you see like these where like Clug has like this rather like healthy sheen to his bugbear fur like all over. When it gets to his arms, you see like there is like the fur like gets like weirdly like cut off to the point where you see like the sort of burn mark in like raw skin that is underneath the coat of a bugbear.
Mm.
Mm.
So just to be clear, Clug's arms wrapped or no?
Clug's arms are not wrapped currently.
Okay, and then Nat, are your arms wrapped?
They are in the process of being wrapped.
I think I want to make a perception check to see if I put 2 and 2 together right now. before
Yeah,
moving
sure.
on.
Go ahead.
Fuck no, I don't.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, she's
oh,
gonna
they must have
immediately take a
gotten
pulse.
hurt. You think like, oh, he must have gotten hurt in the fight.
Yeah, she's gonna immediately take a pulse, realize that even if he was alive, the damage to his arms would be nearly unfixable, at least from her first glance. And then she's going to, seeing you kind of patching up your own wounds, not give you a second thought and be like, and move on to the next person.
Well,
and
that's
head over
normal.
to.
There's
Ava.
there's
Can
a
I-
pissy Eva.
Giving like a little
Yeah, can
cursory
I
wave
clock
at her.
the people who are like starting to approach and like what their vibe is?
There's like some people that are like scared. You see like a lot of people like scared to push, like a lot of concern, like what's going on? What's that over there? Is it in danger? Somebody call the guards. Sort of deal.
Yeah. Okay.
The general commotion of an airship having just crashed into.
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
it
Okay.
actually wasn't an airship.
Yeah,
It was
but it's
yeah,
Land ship.
not quite either, but
Was it
Eva, are you okay? You look a little.
I look a little what?
what? What do I look like? Say it.
I'm fine. I'm just
I'm gonna walk
a
away.
little beaten and bruised.
Maxine's like,
Just making
no.
sure. I can't actually. Don't have a lot of healing on me now, but in a little bit, I can help patch up anything.
I put my hand on her shoulder. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh.
And then I walk away.
And she's just gonna go like, "Oh, okay."
Hey, that's the direction where all the loot is.
you see,
You know
Sh-
that?
you see,
That's true.
Eva, you're on the
Nobody
corner,
knows that I hurled all this shit out the
and
window.
you see Chalamet just sort of like
North
rifling
Tide Wolves.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going through some stuff. You are able to find. Let me see what the loot table for this place was.
Wow, you were not kidding. You threw a lot of stuff out that window.
Anything that seemed like it had some weight.
Yeah, let me see one second. Yeah, you're able to find a lot of it is like papers, documents, some like seals for like sending letters and whatnot. You threw out a lot of desks and drawers and whatnot from the desk, and that
Yeah.
didn't have a lot of valuables in it. You did manage to grab like a trunk and a chest that had like a lot of like metallic things in it that didn't seem fragile. You threw that out the window. You rolled a 9 on your investigation, unfortunately, and like what you find is like it instead just held like a bunch of tools that were either in disrepair or needed fixing or like to be taken care of later, sort of deal. So, unfortunately,
Unfortunate.
Were
not
those
as
seals,
many
like,
valuables.
branded or anything? Like, are they identifiable seals for like those letters and stuff?
Yes, there are.
Yeah, could I see them. I'm like, do you mind if I'm gonna take these. I'm gonna pick them up.
All right.
Be my guess.
let
I
me-
can't make heads or tails of it.
Yeah, sure. Let me add. Let's see. Let me add to your loot. Oh. Let's see. Oil company seal. And I'll add that to your inventory for you. All right.
Yo.
There you go.
Yeah, and as they're kind of looting and going, I'm gonna go back to Maxine and be like, should we stick around? It might be helpful if we answer some questions for the guards about what happened here.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to talking to the guards. Yeah, yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'll talk to him.
And she's gonna go over to just double check, make sure there's nothing she can do for the corpses.
Yeah, no. As you're double checking and as Eva and Nobu are sort of rifling through it, you begin to hear like a steady, more like militaristic march heading towards you all down the road. As you hear the approach of guards, and you hear like a commanding voice go, "Halt! Who goes there?" Let's go back to the Scuttle Point map, as we don't need all of this. Yeah.
Our
What am I
whole party was Timothy Chalamet.
I mean, they. Yeah, as Minerva hears them getting close, she's gonna start waving to like get their attention.
Is gonna be like, yes, you there, Miss, and you see him like sort of taken aback by, you're sort of, you are a porcelain doll, which is, a bit of a rare, occurrence in this region. You'll go, Miss, he's like leading on for a name.
A lot, don't worry. Minerva.
He's like, Miss Minerva, do you know what happened here to cause this accident? We've gotten many reports of distress.
Kind of. It happened really quickly. But I can give you the whole rundown if you like.
Please do. And then he'll sort of motion to like the guards that came up behind him and motion them forward, like search the place, secure the environment.
Yeah, she's gonna walk over and start breaking down what happened. Of like, we came here to get some whale oil. We were here with a couple of other people. It was me, Maxine, and she's gesturing to them as she like says the names. It was that fellow over there, the other fellow who on the ground that didn't make it.
Eva and Nobu, I want to ask, since you guys were off to the side, are you guys trying to remain hidden while the guards are investigating, or are you?
Not particularly.
Okay.
Not really.
least
I
Nobu
do like
isn't.
take a second to like sigh and then compose myself to have a more
Like,
be like
I
more friendly,
like to
approachable.
I like to imagine Eva just like sighs, like straightens out her hair, and then like reapplies her like illusion to like make herself look a bit
Yeah.
nicer, and it's just like
Put together, more approachable,
Yeah.
more like
Doing
nothing
that feet
bad is
like
happening.
hand in front of the face, like
yeah.
and she's just gonna keep breaking down like, and eventually when she goes to be like, yeah, there was also another man. He had a musket, and there was a woman, a fortune teller, who was with us too. And they she's gonna start looking around for them.
Yeah, they're like you see like Nobu makes no just like no attempt to even hide himself. He's just sort of just like got a rather lackadaisical smile on his face, just sort of like it feels like even if he isn't making the body language, like doing the action of a shrug, his body language sort of implies like a constant shrug.
That is a very Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah. And then you hear like a soft sigh before around the corner emerges Eva, looking a bit sunnier, a bit nicer, a bit better even.
Oh yeah, them. And while we were here, some of these, I believe they're called harvesters. I'm not really sure what happened with them, but They came to the door. They started knocking and causing a ruckus. They left, and then something exploded. I think something crashed. And that was what that man, and she's gonna point towards the other smaller guy, was in. And then everything exploded. The harvesters came back and started yelling about corruption and started attacking. So we acted in self-defense. And yeah, that's where we are now.
You see him like writing stuff down, and you see like him pause a little bit when you mention the harvesters, and you see him like sort of pause for a moment, look up, and think for a moment, and go, okay. And then you guys see him like cross a bunch of stuff out on like the list and be like, he's like, all right, listen, I'm going to do you all a favor. You weren't here. There was an accident. Please leave.
What do you mean?
Why?
Nobu's
Please.
face is gonna light up when he realizes
Yeah, I
he's being
was
told
like,
to
all
lie.
right. I'll be like, thank you, officer.
Being told he has to
Giving
lie
us
in
a
the
freebie,
situation.
right?
It's like this is
Wait,
Let's take it.
what's the? Is there something with the harvesters? What's?
It's too big for either you or me, girl. Just please leave.
It's worth noting too that the vessel they used to harvest the oil, it's gone. The entire thing. We don't know how.
He's like, that's actually worth noting down. You seem like start on a new page, just making note of that.
Yeah, Minerva's gonna kind of shrink down, seeing that she's just been like, kind of just told to kind of fuck off.
Yeah,
It's like,
no,
you're doing the wrong thing. Fuck
he's
off.
absolutely like flippantly just telling you like, get the fuck out of here.
And she's just gonna kind of slink over to Maxine and just get ready to follow her lead, whatever she does.
Well, I don't want to interfere too much with this. I guess I'm still interested in looking for the boy.
The boy.
The
Yeah, the only
boy.
lead you
I
have
think-
now after this fact is that Minerva determined like you probably need to get this ring appraised by some sort of
Yeah.
expert.
Maybe we should go. And I'm looking up at Maxine.
Yeah. Nobu, Eva, Nat.
Do you
I
guys-
mean, they're telling us to leave, so I guess it's probably for the best if we do.
we are part of nothing
It's
that
not
happened
safe to
here
be
or
here any
inside of that
longer.
building
There's-
recently.
It's out of our hands, you know. There's nothing we can do.
It's a
Killing them
shame that
only
we
brings
we
more.
came upon this accident after it occurred. Yes.
Yeah, it's really
That was
unfortunate,
crazy,
you know,
guys.
how the cookie crumbles. So
Yeah, and I guess we'll scoot together with the murderers.
Yeah, no, you're like being told to leave, and then you're like you realize you didn't describe to them how like viciously these people like tore apart the harvesters, and you're like, are we in danger?
To be fair, they were on the other
Hard.
side of the rock.
Yes,
for
I
me
didn't
the
see a
whole
whole
time.
lot of it. I just saw the last couple
Yeah.
of things
You
where
didn't
someone
see a
got.
whole lot of it, but it was loud enough where you heard a lot of it, and you saw the
choosing-
aftermath of it for
I am
sure.
choosing willful ignorance to what happened in there for some of the things.
Yeah, when you decide to like pick up the guy,
I mean, it's
pick
not
up
like
the
Maxine was innocent either. She fully pulled like a huge hole through somebody's chest.
yeah, no,
I
she put
also gave him a warning.
Yeah,
Several
Maxine-
Or you gave
times.
him 2 warnings.
Yeah, multiple warnings. How did he not follow suit?
That's on him, honestly.
Truly.
Yeah, like if someone
Uh,
gives you a warning, I mean, you take it, and he gives you another one, you take it. It's his fault.
True. Well, might as well get some place to stay for the night. I'm kind of wiped after that. And,
Yeah, I'm. could use a
do you
rest.
guys have any place to rest, or? She's looking at the whole group.
I'm trying to think of a corner of the town that I haven't been in where they won't recognize me. But I guess I spent most of my time like within this wall.
Yeah,
I
you
think.
spend most of your time like within the walls for like to get those like
To
more
get the
richer
people,
clients. Yeah, to get
that are
to the
more
richer clients.
naive.
But yeah, so you think like there's definitely like an inn in like the Tongue Gate or Silgate area of Scuttle Point.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay,
I
I think
could
I
just-
know a place, and I'll lead us to one of those inns.
Yeah. So you have the choice between Eva taking them to the Turtle's Hovel or the Crab Cage.
Hmm.
The
Is there
crab
like a?
cage.
I like the
Crab
sound
cage.
of the crab cage. But I was like, is there like any? Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm taking up the crab cage.
Take him to the crab cage. Wonderful. The crab cage is in the Tungate area. It's located on the river over here specifically. And it's not as packed as like the other ones. It's believe it or not, the crab cage is not the higher quality tavern.
I'm shocked.
Uh,
I tell you.
There is like sort of like a rank fish smell in like the general area, but it's
That's to be expected. To
uh,
be honest.
I'll say it's modest accommodations. The inn is run by a Triton that's just sort of well-meaning, definitely not like suspicious or you just sort of you enter the building and you just hear a loud voice sort of call to you, go, well, howdy fellas, welcome to the crab cage.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
We're looking for
Wow.
some rooms.
Oh yeah, sure. We got a good deal on rooms because nobody wants to be here no more at least today, especially after the explosion down there. So, how many rooms you thinking?
I look around.
Me and
like-
Maxine can share a room.
Yeah. 2, 3.
I like
been
side.
looking
I
at
was
the
like,
other
I don't
3.
really want to share a room with any of these people.
We got a deal for 4 rooms for 4 silver right now. I'm
Yeah.
desperate needing clients.
That sounds good.
Pleasure.
Aglin wizard. We're desperate, guys.
Yeah, and I'll just pay
He-
for them. I'll be like,
yeah.
this one's on me.
You've
Oh,
heard
thank
tales
you.
of like this sort of place, Eva, where it's just like this guy is easily exploitable, incredibly naive, and somehow he manages to stay in business, which is the biggest wonder of like the city, basically.
Yeah, I'm just like,
The biggest
yeah.
mystery of the city is how this man has not closed his business yet.
Yeah, basically, because it's not the most popular tavern, and he's easily like he's not like a good businessman, but
Yeah, and
he
I was like, part
manages.
of me is like, maybe I should give him more, and I'm like, no,
no,
I
Nice.
don't think I will.
I don't think I will. And he said 4 silver.
yes,
Okay, so I'll give him 4 silver.
um,
I'll take it out of my own inventory.
yeah,
Yeah, cool. And I was like, did you hear anything about the explosion? We were kind of just walking through on the other side of town, and we.
I mean, I heard some rumors about like the wildest airship because usually they have some sort of like thrusting mechanics that like on the bottom where they have a big balloon top thing on the top. But this one had neither. It had like a spinning blade in front of it.
Spinning blade. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
A spinning blade and like 2 wide wings, and it was like it was small enough to fit one person. Like, what's the point of an airship that can only fit one person though?
That wouldn't fly. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Had to
Well, you
live
think
when it
that
crashed into
it's
the
supposed to
building.
just like run fast or nothing? Like the wings didn't even flap or nothing. Like most airships, at least have some sort of propulsion in their wings, but this one just kind of stood straight.
It's like
Ramrod.
they didn't take any like inspiration from birds at all. Stationary.
That's what I'm saying. They should just sit down. The person made that should have sat down by the docks and just stare at seagulls all day. They would have had done more than any some book could ever.
Well, no wonder it crashed.
Yeah,
What's
I
this
lean
guy's
in.
name? I need to make sure this man never fucking dies.
No wonder it crashed.
I
It's
lean in, and I'm just like, I heard that was a planned attack. From what I
it
heard.
Are we
was.
spreading rumors?
That's what I heard. I'm saying it quietly so nobody else hears. I'm just
Yeah,
starting shit.
you're saying it quietly. He screams. It was a planned attack. Are you sure?
Do we notice that?
You see Eva lean forward to whisper, and then you hear him shout that into like this quiet like tavern area.
I like
It
look
was.
over my
It was a
shoulder and
planned
like
attack.
raise my eyebrows, looking confused, and I was like, and I give him a look of like, what is this guy on about?
Can I like see through Eva? Can I tell that she just like set
Just
him up
messing
for
with
that
this man?
basically?
Sure. Go ahead and make an insight check.
He's like, what is going on?
Oh my god, all my dice are rolling below 5 today.
Let's go. Let's
Well,
go.
my deception is 12, so
Oh my god, I rolled a. What's my? You said
Insight's
insight?
+2.
I got a 5. I
Let's
guess
go,
I
you-
don't know.
You're like, did Eva get some information that I'm not aware, like some information that I wasn't aware of?
Maybe
Like,
I'm trying to play it like this guy is crazy and I don't know where he's
Oh,
getting
okay,
his information
you're-
from. That's how I'm
Yeah.
trying to play that. And I got a 12 in deception, so I'm just like, I
Oh.
don't
all right, you're like,
Yeah, this guy's on one. Ugh.
yeah, you're
I'm
like, this
just
guy's crazy.
guy.
maybe we should just retire for the night.
Yeah.
Before you guys head to your rooms, is it alright if you meet in ours? I want to mention something to you. And she's looking at everyone else.
Nobu
Oh,
senses
okay.
something interesting.
Yeah, no, Nobu and Eva, you're sort of scam senses tingle like, oh, this is an opportunity for something.
Absolutely. After all the trouble we've been through today, I am ready to help.
Minerva is going to give you a very warm smile.
I was like, oh, I'm genuinely touched. Oh my god.
So nice. Like, maybe it'd be nice to have some other people around for a little bit. But come on, let's go upstairs.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, you'll see the tavern owner whose name you didn't catch, but his name is Carl Bark.
You're kidding me.
No, it is. He's a
Carl
Triton named
fucking-
Carl Bark.
Walmart Great Value Charles Barkley over here. Carl
I didn't
Bark.
even intend that. That was
Oh my god,
I was-
we're coming
I was
here
like,
every night, by the way.
It was like, you all have pleasant dreams now.
Can't
I
dream,
hear your
and I'm
room
gonna walk
keys.
upstairs.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I wish you the best rest regardless.
All right. Good night,
yeah.
mister.
But yeah.
Away we go.
You guys gather into the room of Minerva and Maxine. You guys can like sit like wherever it is, wherever it is you feel most comfortable. And the floor is yours, Minerva.
Okay, so a lot happened. A lot of people died, which I'm choosing not to think too hard about.
Okay, it's
but-
natural.
So, yeah. I mean, they did attack first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
fine.
I wouldn't go that far. She's going to rummage through her pocket, realize she can't find it, and then both hands into her pocket, and then pull it out. The unique ring. And be like, I didn't catch the name of the man who crashed that ship into the thing, but he did give me this. And I'm not sure exactly what it is. It's really old. It's got this weird symbols on it. And when he handed it to me, he said to find the boy, give this to the boy, and that he'll know what to do. I'm kind of at a loss. I wanted to know if maybe you guys had something. If you want to help with this, I kind of want to follow through with this.
I think we should. I want to. I feel like dying wishes need to be recognized.
Respected too. It's,
Yeah.
How valuable does like that ring look? Like, does it look like it would belong
that's a
to
good
somebody
question.
who would
That's
have
Yeah,
a
really
lot
no,
of money?
no, absolutely. Go ahead and make you can make either an intelligence like a history check or an investigation check, I guess.
I got a 18 investigation.
Could I also? I'm just trying
Yes.
to find why Nobu wants to be a part of this. I got an 8.
Yeah, so Nobu, you're looking at this and it's like, this is weird. This is something that you've like swindled a lot of trinkets and whatnot over the years, and this is like, it's hard to place, but it's like, this is like a really old relic, and you think the boy, whoever this might go to, might be a collector of some kind. He might have more shit that like is just weird and
Oh,
valuable
hell yeah.
to a degree.
Also, I guess I want to
No, it's
pose
good.
this
I can
to
work with that. Yeah.
I would pose this to the group.
Hmm?
Would any of your characters know how valuable Minerva is? Like, you're
I don't think
researching
Nobu would
things-
have any idea.
Would porcelain
Mm.
dolls be like in the brink?
No.
Okay, so
Nobu is
no
only
idea.
recently separated from a cult that, like an actual cult, like doesn't teach the gods stuff correctly. I don't think we
yeah,
have any clue
so-
about porcelain dolls.
So yeah, so for Nobu it would probably be like, it's like, oh, that's weird. I don't see like a lot of people like you. Anyways.
Okay.
That's I think how it was for Maxine too.
Yes.
But
It's just there is a point that like I am a very uncommon thing, and some people do
Yeah,
want
no,
to buy me.
Yeah,
you have
honestly,
to be more
Nat's more convinced that you have like one of the brink conditions.
Yeah, no, like
than
Nat
you
might
do,
think you
like-
have like a skin condition as opposed to like being
it's
like
very
an animated
common,
doll.
like where I'm from.
Yeah, no, that is
Some
a
people got
more
3
reasonable
arms,
assumption.
Some people got wings, some people got firearms, and some
Okay, I
people
just wanted to
got
see if-
porcelain
if-
skin. That makes sense.
if I would get
You
that
might
ring
have
from
to be
anybody.
more concerned if you head into like the Tacitus area, which you're close to. So
Yes,
if
which
you ever
was our
cross in,
eventual goal, me and Maxine.
yeah, if you ever cross into Tacitus, that's when you might have to worry about like poachers or whatnot.
Okay.
But
Just
Yes.
want to get that check. Okay. So,
but also
I'll
Eva,
hand the ring
you said
over
you
to
rolled like
people
an
who wanna look at
18.
it.
I got an 18.
You're like
Investigation.
you're familiar with like sort of like the presentation, like your familiarity with like sort of how you present yourself sometimes, and like sort of your knowledge of valuable minerals and whatnot. It's like this. If you can find out where this came from, you have like something more lucrative than an actual gold mine. If you can find more of this,
Ooh. Yeah.
like this
yeah,
is
no,
this
I
is
think I'd be down to help you guys.
if you find the source of this metal, you think you have like forever money, forever ever.
Yeah.
This is
Oh, did
Yeah,
Did
if
you-
he was willing to die for it, it must have been really important. So I think it is best that we fulfill his dying wishes.
I'm like appreciating another.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
it's like yeah,
respective dying
it's like oh wow,
wishes.
you guys are so like honorable and responsible and nice people.
I like the group
Meanwhile-
dynamic of people who want to deceive and people who are easily deceived.
Yeah,
very
this is what
very easy.
This seems like a charming activity to do, as long as we're far away from
Like-
there.
Yeah.
He's like he's looking visibly skittish.
Yeah, no, I like the thing like Nat like took a seat like by the window and is just occasionally like glancing out at it, just like all right, we're clear.
Oh, we're so pretty close.
like
okay.
Get further away from here. I'm running on.
Nobu, did you want to stay and help?
Absolutely.
No pressure, of course.
No, after all those tragic deaths, he's notably not going to name the people that died because he does not remember.
he does not remember and does not care.
And all those bad harvesters that came after us. Yeah, I think we should probably stick together for a bit until things settle down at least.
Okay. Well then, I guess we can do like reintroductions because I don't think we all. I don't. And she's gonna look over at Nat. It's like I don't know if I ever got your name.
Yeah, who are you?
Oh. It's a pleasure to meet you all again. My name's Nat Levin. I literally only had it in writing.
This is good. No,
Understandable. Understandable.
It just says Nat leaving.
that's canon. He has like a
Their
name
names
tag
aren't-
like he has a name tag like on his shirt or something.
Their names are more of a formality in the brink.
That makes
But-
sense. Well, I'm Minerva.
It's a pleasure.
That is the only name I remember because it's the only name I have right now. It was given me for recently. If you guys need any patching up or any pick-me-ups while we're out and about, I can usually provide. And if you want me to apply any enchantments or enhancements to your gear, I have a limited amount of that I can do per day. Right now I have it running on me and Maxine, but I have some other stuffs I can do, like this. And she's going to pull out a wand that has a bunch of runes in it, but the runes look like it looks turned off. This is a little pet project I'm working on. I haven't actually tested it yet, so I don't know if it works, but I can make more stuff like this. She's going to hold it up very proudly.
I give
I
him like
made
a
this.
clap, and I was like, oh. Very impressive.
It is a wand of secrets, by the way.
Have I seen
Um,
that one before?
I
Okay.
would imagine that you've probably seen her like carving it and like waxing it and like applying oils to like get it to the right state.
Gotcha.
And you just know it's missing like the catalyst, which is her like kind of attuning to it and powering it up. So this is one of the secrets. It allows me to just have 3 charges a day where I can cast it, and then it points at anything secret or hidden.
Oh.
That's so cool.
Yes. When holding it, you can take a magic action, spend 1 charge, and a secret door or trap is on 60 feet of you. The wand pulses and points to the nearest one.
That's so cool.
We've been getting hit by so many goddamn traps over these campaigns. I picked up a wand so we can deal with it. We don't have to burn any
I
detective
put
a wand
I put
specifically
traps
for
in
finding
one
traps.
map, and you guys just kept walking into them. I didn't even like over all the campaigns. You had one map that had a bunch of traps in it.
Which one are we?
Too many.
The,
Him walk over
the-
with his hands
Too
on his
many.
side.
wait, which one?
Which
Too
one
many.
was
What was
is
the
this
first
one that you're
campaign?
talking about? Which one?
Oh,
Oh,
the
the
first
ice foot stuff?
campaign.
On the
Yeah.
box. Do you guys remember when we
Campaign.
made that guy walk the plank?
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys are like, hey,
did forget.
walk.
Oh my
Apparently,
God.
that was like morally incorrect or something. Too. That was-
Right? Brandon didn't seem to
Anyways.
think so.
Wait, what was
I
the
stand by that.
context for that?
we
you
didn't
guys
know how to
remember
get
that
across,
is-
so we made them show us how to get across.
You watched the
We-
cobalt.
And he did not do it right.
You did not do it right, and you tied his hands behind his
And
back
legs.
so he
Yeah.
couldn't
Oh,
so he
we
couldn't
did
swim.
that.
So he just
remember
ended
that.
up drowning underneath.
That was like in a cave or
It
something,
wasn't just
right?
drowning. There
No,
were
they
fucking
didn't drown because there
piranhas.
was a graphic description of the piranhas eating them.
Yeah, the
Yes,
piranhas.
but he didn't even have a
He-
chance of surviving though, because you
Didn't
tied
we
his
do that
hands
to
behind
two
his
people?
back.
Didn't we
We
do
did it to one, and we tried
then
to do it to
another
another after we set it
character?
up again, but it
Yeah,
didn't work out,
yeah,
I
that's
think.
right. You did it. Wait, no, it wasn't someone you freed someone from prison, but you kept them shackled, and then
someone
you
that
had.
way.
Yeah, you freed someone who was captured, but you
Well-
didn't unshackle their arms, so they had no
Right.
chance of survival when they fell
Yeah,
down into
that
like.
was
It wasn't a
unfortunate the way that
kobold. It
panned
was a
out.
prisoner.
It was a
That's so
prisoner
much
that you had
worse.
saved, and
Don't
we're like,
worry
now
about it.
go.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it happens to the
Go,
best
my
of us.
child.
They were
Defend
really
the
snooty.
neutral.
But locking back in.
Yes.
I'm Minerva's gonna kind of look over towards Maxine to like, go ahead.
I'm Maxine. I am traveling out of my village where I grew up because it is no longer habitable and there's no one there. And I met Minerva, who I named after my
She's gonna
sister.
smile.
And I'm
Beaming smile.
taking
Yes.
a lot of damage because I be kind of big and I
She's very
gesture to
big.
my height.
How did you do that? You were almost
Do
twice your
what?
size during our fight.
It's called raging. I got are like characters. Do they know it's called raging? I
You
get
can you
Does
can
it say
refer to
angry.
it. You can say you could just say
Okay.
like, I got really angry, and then I got big. If you
Yeah, you
want.
can flavor how your character knows its mechanics any way you want.
Okay. Yeah. Sometimes in fights, I can just make my emotions like do work for me and make me bigger, and you know.
She's very good at it.
Mm-hmm.
Been keeping us safe while we're on the road.
Got to keep your emotions under control, Mr. Nat.
Mm. Noted.
And then I'm gonna look over at, I guess, Nobu, because he's actually the one. Did we ever catch Nobu's name?
No,
No,
Nobu's
he
just been
did. He
fucking
introduced
chill.
himself.
Oh yeah, no, he did.
No,
He introduced
yeah.
himself as Eva's friend.
Yeah.
But you
Okay.
guys did not know each other. That was a lie.
No.
No, you did. They didn't.
I-
But you
I was
guys
gonna
don't
try
know.
and keep that
Eva's friends.
facade going.
Yeah, so actually, remembering that, Minerva's gonna look over at both of you. It's like, and you two know each other, right?
Yeah, yes, we do. We've known each other for a long time.
Oh, a
Yeah,
very
you,
long
you seem
time.
like the same.
Only met up
Daryl.
again recently.
Good.
but-
Dear old friends, it's been so long, honestly. I like hold both
Insight
of
check
Nobu's hands in
this.
my hands and I'm like, it's been too long, honestly.
Yeah.
No.
Fucking Jesse and James over
Nobu.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nobu.
We go way back.
We go way back.
so-
Can I insight
Just-
check this, Leo, just to make sure we're on the same page?
I mean, sure. If you feel like you have a reason to be suspicious, sure.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and
thought of
insight check it.
pickpocketing. Well, I'm sure
All right.
they're charming individuals. For
Uh,
sure.
Yeah, I think the passive deception just clears that very easily.
Yeah. Yep, I'm sure they're yeah.
So
about
yeah,
that?
no, it's like
I hook my arm through like Nobu's arm. I'm like, yep, nope,
yep,
dearest of friends.
two
Dude,
peas in a
thick and
pod.
Yeah. So is it? Well, we want to just for the sake of everyone here, just reintroduce yourselves.
I'm Eva, traveling merchant. I do fortunes and tattoos.
No, I'm Nobu, more of a traveler by trade.
Oh,
Traveler by trade. We have you type in the break.
Nobu will give like a knowing nod to Nat, even though he has no idea what that means.
You'd be like, yes.
well.
He's so real for that, by the way. He's so real.
Yeah, it's okay. No,
So one of
no,
those,
whatever
haha,
you say.
yeah.
Anyway.
So yeah, I think the first move is probably going to be getting this ring appraised. But if you guys have any ideas on any other leads about quote the boy, and she's gonna air quotes like with her hands.
Yeah.
that has to be our best one, right? I mean,
Just getting the ring appraised. With I'm just
So when you say the boy, did that man give you any sort of
he just
I can't help but feel like how will we know if it's the right one? There's a lot of
he
Well,
said
boys.
he
said
said
he'd
the
know.
boy will know what to do.
All right, I can't help but feel like if you're just going to
Well, I was
that ring, okay, I'm like that ring seems a little valuable, and there could be people. There's some bad people out there that might try to deceive you.
oh, do you know any good appraisers then?
Do I
Yeah,
know any
you're
good
around
appraisers?
here,
Do
so
I
you
know
know
any
where to
people
go,
that
right?
do I have any connections
So-
or whatever of
so-
someone that could?
You don't have like a connection as in like an established relationship, but you do have knowledge that there's a lot of scammers. Like getting it appraised by anyone out in the market stalls, not a good idea.
Mhm.
And unfortunately, like the best lead you know is someone that like has a reputation for not having the greatest highest moral business ethics.
Mhm.
But they are like probably like your best bet and like are a known and renowned expert on metallic crafts.
Okay,
Uh,
yeah, and I
and
have no problem with them having no moral high ground. So
Yes, no, you have no issue with that.
Yeah, no,
that might
I
need to be
was like,
explained
cool.
earlier.
We're
but
here.
but they don't personally know you, and you don't personally know them. You know of them, and that is the owner of the shop in Scuttle Point known as Killer Accessories.
Ooh.
That name goes hard as hell. What the fuck?
does.
Yeah.
Is it the
Damn.
This necklace will fucking kill you.
Killer accessories.
Would you I
yeah,
believe
like,
let me pull up-
I may know of a guy.
Yeah, the name of the owner. Prepare to write this down. This is the point that we are going to end this session off of. The name of the owner is Franz Steely.
That's good.
Whoa! What does this guy do?
Let's go.
Franz
really
Steely
anyone's
of
guess.
Killer Accessories.
Interesting.
How do you spell Steely?
He's like a fucking ace attorney.
Can you just type
defendant.
it?
Steely.
Okay, if it was STEALY, we're
Yo,
Think of
yo.
Oh, what does this guy do?
I've been like watching
Steely.
clips of like people playing through Ace Attorney and just some of the names.
They're all puns.
Carl.
it's so good.
Yeah, fucking like steals your money over here. Like,
it's
Knowing.
yeah, and then I guess once they get the plan for today, Minerva would pull up a chair because does this room have a chair? She doesn't want to hop
Yeah.
into bed.
Yeah. No, there's a chair.
And like as everyone leaves, bid everyone good night, and she will just power off.
She'll say like daintily, like hands in her lap, sort of like the doll from Bloodborne, and just sort of like
Yes, very
Oh.
much like
Power.
oh,
posed.
okay, so we're just
This would be
Oh.
after everyone left. She was.
Okay,
She's
I
just
just feel
gonna.
like she does
I
that
was
when we're
like,
all
did
still
she
here.
just,
Like,
like-
It's like,
okay.
is that normal? Is she good? she
Yeah,
good?
no, she's
Couldn't
fine.
even
She's
say
fine.
good night.
She just
turns off.
She
That's
does
just how
this a
she
lot.
works. You get
Uh,
used to it.
but yeah, that'll be the session. Good job, everyone.
Good
Did
job.
you enjoy the session?
Yeah.
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 There's already really funny party dynamics going on.
There.
I like
It
I'm
is
gonna
so
be
hard to
I'm
like.
gonna be trying my hardest to be doing these insight checks, but at some point I'm just gonna be convinced.
You
Right,
have
it's
two
just sorta
players
like
that
after
are
a while, there's no reason for you to start suspecting us if you trusted us for so long.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
It is really hard, and I still need to get better at it. It just